Coming back to judgments, when we go through the judgments of medical negligence cases, you will really be empowered because multiple judgment in this country is in the favor of a doctor. When I talk about consumer court cases, when I talk about medical council cases, or when I talk about criminal cases, majority of cases you'll find that which has been in favor of a doctor. If you are aware of this judgment, any cases registered against you in a criminal law, you can very well use and quash your FIR. I have done in many cases. Judgments can really help you to get discharged in various cases where your role is not implicated. I know a case where this doctor has referred a patient to orthopedic department, being a neighbor, being a yoga class partner in a backache case. And in orthopedic department of a government hospital, the houseman has given an injection which led to abscess, led to septicemia. Patient got admitted to the hospital and ultimately died. The family member has filed 28 crore compensation case against the government hospital, the government doctors, this referring doctor, and all the private hospitals where patient later got admitted. But only on the basis of judgment, I could able to file a discharge application for this client who just referred a patient. That's all. Her role was only referred. But the notice when from court she received of 28 crores, it was a sleepless night of her because 28 crores, you can imagine what can happen to the doctor. The only basis of the judgment I could able to argue in National Commission and got the discharge from that particular case for this lady doctor. At least she has got a peace. So judgment definitely helps you a lot, friend, in every court of law. So know the judgments, not aware, contact us. We are there to help you out. Doctors Risk Medical Legal Services are there from last 16 years to help their people across the country. Doctors Medical Legal Services, where I am one of the pillar to this particular organization, take care of every single doctor. I don't charge when they are the member of Doctors Risk. Otherwise, my charges are very heavy. But free of charge if they are a part and parcel to Doctor Risk. They can contact me anytime. I know my people fear to contact Supreme Court lawyer. No fear with me. Don't worry. I don't have ego. You can contact me any number type. If I don't pick a call, I definitely give a call back to you. But if at all it is emergency, give me 7-8 call. I can understand that you need me. So Doctors Medical Legal Services is always there to protect the doctor for medical legal service providing, also for the indemnity policy provider. Like medical legal service provider means what? Many of the cases which has not been covered under indemnity policy where my doctor suffers need this service, like pre-litigation. Patient has shouted, you know that is going to be potent litigant. Get prepared. Speak to your medical legal experts. Audit your IPD OPD paper because IPD OPD paper goes to your court of law. Make all things ready. Answer to the notice in such a way that matter does not go to the court of law. Let me very proudly say, out of 16,000 issues, not even 0.5% has gone to the court of law. Pre-litigation support plays vital role player. I just share my knowledge with the doctors. Many of the time, during surgery, something happens. Angioplasty you're doing and death has happened. The patient went in cardiac arrest. Discuss with the doctor, exchange your paper on a WhatsApp, email, make a proper paper, then declare a death. Get the idea that how to speak to the patient, how to declare a death, how to handle the mob, how to handle the media's people, what to speak to media people if at all calls start coming. This all can be done by your medical legal expert, which is not covered under the indemnity policy. Post litigation, if matter goes in court of law, drafting documentation plays vital role. Advocate may not be aware with medical terminology where they are depend on you. Hypoxia, asphyxia, neurotoxicity, nephrotoxicity, and you don't have a time. Your medical legal experts are there to help you out. They know the contraindications, side effects, and everything. They can play a major role for drafting and documentation. Recovering the hard-earned money of yours, where patient has paid half, ran away. Send a notice to a medical legal expert. 50% time I have seen that people come and pay the money. Sending a notice to the vendors who have cheated you. Taken an AMC contract for your X-ray machine or AMC contract for some services, not providing the services or given a substandard supply of instrument, send a notice to them. Your medical legal experts are there for the purpose of the same. defamation notice. Many of the people who disrepute you, send a notice to them. Your medical legal experts are there. In every given scenario, situation cases, you have been protected. So doctors is medical legal services. To last 16 years, providing the service across the country, have negotiated with government insurance company to come out with a pure customized insurance policy with a very low rate, with the intention of giving a real great thing to the doctor, with clear mentioning of all the things covered and exclusion clause, which my doctor never read it. The policy which you have got today, go and read it. You will be shocked that everything is excluded. Have a customized policy with the doctor's medical legal service. Be a part of the doctor's medical legal service. So membership to doctors is only for indemnity policy and medical legal services. You will be protected across the country. Direct doc or a complete wellness is tied up. That's the reason you are getting free of charge. No charges on these softwares. Only thing is that you need to be a medical legal coverage so that you can be taken care by the company. No other cost to you. So take advantage of that. Let's go with the question answer session, because I can see lots of questions are being asked in the chat box. If I continue, it is going to take a longer time. So let me go with a raising hand first. I prefer to raise hand first, then I'll take a question answer from QA box and chat box. I can see the raise hand by, yeah, Batkur. Yeah, Dr. Batkur, I have allowed you to speak, please.
Sir, you talked about real consent and informed consent. Informed consent is all right. What is the difference between real consent?
The difference between both, informed is more stricture, real is where possible complication can be said. Like I'll give an example. DIC are not available. You are not knowing that this patient is going to go to DIC and death.
Okay.
Where you need to inform that death can be happen. Real consent is what is the reality of practically possible things.
Okay.
So real is lighter, informed is more stricture and severe.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Right here. Yeah, Dr. Tukaram.
Hello.
Yeah, Tukaram.
Sir, my question is, in Maharashtra, as you say, in Maharashtra, Ayush doctors can practice in surgery as well, right?
CCIM has brought a notification, if you have heard that. And in Maharashtra, you go and see the MMP Act 2014 amendment, where they have very clearly said to the Section 25(5) provision that postgraduate degree holder in Ayush are allowed to use all latest technology, latest knowledge for the patient, which they are trained in. So if surgery, you have trained about the surgery, you have been protected by the law. Yeah.
Okay, got it. Thank you, sir.
There's no raise hand, so let me go to question answer through chat box. Yes, Maheshwari, I'll definitely give you title of the cases. Yes, Shivkumar, I'm amazed that you are always there to appreciate. Yes, Dr. Shah, I've answered you, because if you see the protection bill and you click on that hindu.com, you will find that this was published on 5th June 2020, and it has been now been on WhatsApp that the health sector has been dropped. It is absolutely 1 year old message. We are still with influenced by the 1 year old message. But truth is today that health sector is very much under consumer protection bill. Dropping of healthcare is absolutely a rumor. Don't go with that. Practically in court of law, lots of cases are already filed under new act for medical negligence, which is well accepted in court of law, and court has started adjudicate the case. So healthcare word, even if it was not there in Consumer Protection Act 2019, is being governed by 2019. So please take out that confusion from your mind. Because whatever question you asked was old things about Paswan and other thing. But what I am sharing is the reality today, which is happening in court of law, which we are experiencing. I have got a cases of 5 crores and 10 crores of new act. Yesterday only I got a 10 crore ka case against the pediatric doctor. So lots of cases are still there. So it's not that health sector is not there. They are very much in this. Let me go to question answer session. Kaushik Shah. Yes, I have not taken a certificate for GPs, but I'll just give an insight of a certificate which we use under the general practitioner. I'll do one thing, Kaushik, because I am going to take another lecture on next Thursday on a documentation part. So I'll cover this topic because general practitioner not only give a medical certificate, but give a reference letter, give a will, give a estimated bill to the patient. They give a character certificate. They give lots of things on letterhead which is being used like a certificate. And for school and offices, I'm going to elaborate on that law because I have got a cases where this gross mistake done by the doctor. Let me share one case for you since you have shown an interest in that. This was a doctor who has been approached by the family member to give a 2-month certificate to their child as the college was not allowing her to appear in exam as per the UGC rule. The certificate was submitted, but because of the ego, the institute has refused to reduce the attendance, add in attendance. Aggrieved with this, the parent has approached High Court on the basis of UGC guideline. Now, institute really got troubled and the question of reputation came in picture. So they appointed a good lawyer. They have consulted various doctors. On the basis of doctors and the lawyer, the general practitioner who has issued a certificate was called in a witness box. And only 2-3 questions was asked to him. One, this doctor was already worried because of High Court notice of summon, because he was knowing that 2-month certificate which he has given is a false certificate. Since he was aware about false certificate, he was already in terror, he was already in tension and stress and gone in witness box. You can understand if you have got experience of witness box, that witness box itself is so sensitive that people automatically speak a truth. And there only 2-3 questions was put by the lawyer that after 5 days of fever, what you do? He said, I do investigation. He said, after 15 days of fever, patient is not getting well. What you do? He said, I refer to the consultant. Then he came down to this, 2 months this patient was suffering for fever. And still you have not taken any care. And then 2-3 more questions, what investigation you've done, whom you have consulted, how you came to conclusion, what are the criteria, is 2-month fever. And then this doctor broke down in a court and accepted his guilt and said, I have been given in good faith to save the life of this school child. Court was lenient, nothing, no action taken, but institute got case in their favor. But to make you understand to all the doctors, giving a false certificate under section 197 is heinous crime which attracts 7 years punishment. Ashok Shah, I have already answered you. The CPA Act covers health sector. There is no GR. The Act itself is so clear that it covers all medical negligence cases. Dr. Gajanan, cross-pathy is allowed, is legal in Maharashtra. I have already spoken about cross-pathy in relation to BMS, BOMS doctor. I have spoken in favor, in respect to homeopathic doctor. Only the case of homeopathic is still ambiguities are there because MMC is not ready to give a registration for the doctors who have done a pharmacology course. And since condition was mentioned that after MMC registration, they are going to be allowing allopathic practice. That's the reason they are stuck. Otherwise, and matter is in court of law. Otherwise, Ayurvedic doctor and Unani doctor who have done their education from Maharashtra are allowed, who have been registered under Schedule AA1, BD is allowed to do allopathic practice. Jayashree, informed consent need to be taken by doctor itself or staff. I have already told, I'm going to speak on consent and document on next Thursday, probably at the same time, but my request that about explaining a procedure or a benefit of the procedure to the patient or a complication or alternative is a domain of a doctor, not a domain of a staff. You are a qualified doctor, not a staff. So it is your duty to take an informed consent. In case of emergency in LSCS, where we reach to the OT patient most of the time on table, in that case, surgeon to see an emergency, everything is marked. But consent can be taken at any given scenario situation And if patient is incapable of, then consent of guardian is a good consent in emergencies. Do you think that consent taking need audio-visual recording? See, audio-visual recording can be a piece of investigation, piece of document for investigation, not for the evidence purpose. So audio-visual, take a consent of the patient, definitely do that. That is going to help you a lot. But don't consider it can be evidence unless court accept it or certified by the forensic expert. Tukaram in Maharashtra, can Ayush doctor post GG? I have already answered it, Tukaram. Ashish Vishwakarma, sir, which state in India allows cross-pathy practice of BHMS, BMS to practice? I have already spoken about there are multiple states in Maharashtra, other than Maharashtra, who has already allowed BMS and BUMS doctor to practice allopathy. But BHMS, yes, the hurdle is still with the CCH Act, which states that they can practice homeopathic only, are going to stop them. So BHMS still question mark with them. I have taken all the questions in QA box. I have taken the questions in chat box also, and no raise hand I can find.
Can I have a last question, sir?
Yeah, sir. Yeah. Please go ahead. Please go ahead.
So there is also some difference in the quantum of compensation, means the amount of compensation which is sought by the complainant is also increased. The higher amount cases can also be filed in district forum.
Yeah, latestly I got 10 crore case filed in district forum, 5 crore case filed in district forum. See, district forum, because new law says that consideration paid.
Yeah.
Word. Suppose
Yeah.
40 lakhs is consideration paid for the hospital, but demand is a 5 crores. Then
Yeah.
that 40 lakhs will be considered for jurisdiction purpose. So
Right.
now 90% cases are going to go to district commission only.
So that the burden of a national forum is reduced.
Yeah, they are going to be for more appeal and above 10 crore. State
Yeah.
commissions for appeal and for more than 10 crore, more than 1 crore consideration word. So all other matter like builders matter where consideration paid is 1 crore, or all other matter like insurance and other where 1 crore premium is paid, are going to go to these state commissions. But medical 1 crore payment is a very rare case. That's the reason majority of medical negligence cases is going to go to district forum. No other question. I feel that I have answered all the questions and you must be benefited by today's session.